Hi guys, this is Ashley back with another video. So let's start off with Nicki Minaj and Doja Cat. So Doja Cat responds to what Nicki Minaj says on Twitter Space about how she couldn't add anything to the Get Into It Yeah record. And Doja Cat says, my dream is to have her on something that will be perfect for her and that she is passionate about, okay? With that being said, I personally feel like Nicki Minaj didn't really like the record, but she was just being nice about it because she doesn't like Massive Attack, which was sampled, okay? And then also, I don't really feel like Nicki and Doja Cat have a personal relationship, okay, for her to be completely honest with Doja Cat, like she has with Bia. Okay, you know, Bia was around her child, was at her home. Okay, now I don't think that Bia and Nicki talk every single day, but I think that her and Bia have a closer relationship than her and Doja Cat. But she really understands how the Barbs, I guess, gravitate towards Doja Cat. And I think she just doesn't want to hurt Doja Cat's feelings because Doja Cat is a huge Nicki Minaj fan. But I don't think she really liked the record because she doesn't like Massive Attack. That's what it sampled. And I think Doja Cat thought she was going to like the record, but Doja Cat doesn't know that Nicki doesn't really like a lot of her old songs. She doesn't like, Your Love. She doesn't like Starships and Super Bass. And she has come out and said she doesn't like those records. She doesn't like a lot of her pop records. And even though those records are timeless, she's entitled to not like her own music. She's not the only person. Rihanna came out during Anti and said she didn't like her old music. That's what happens. It's called growth. With that being said, maybe Doja Cat could be able to, go to Nicki Minaj's home studio and, collaborate there like she did with Bia. But I feel like if Nicki Minaj really wanted to collaborate with Doja Cat again after Say So, mind you, she was paid for Say So. That feature was not free. If she really wanted to collaborate with Doja Cat again, I feel like she would have. She would have invited her over to the crib and said, listen, I don't really like these records you sent. Let's come to the studio, okay? I got my engineer. We could come, redo the beat and everything. We can get a new producer or whatnot. And we could make an original song. I feel like if Nicki Minaj wanted to do that, she would have done it, But, she got paid for the Say So record. And I'm pretty sure if Doja Cat asks her to do another record, unless it's a swap, Nicki's probably not going to do the record for free. Okay? And, like I said before, Doja Cat has her own team, her own stylist. So I think Nicki's just treading lightly with her. Okay? But I know a lot of you guys want to see a Doja Cat and Nicki Minaj record. And if I was Doja Cat, I would invite myself over. I would call Nicki directly, okay, see if I can get her number from Irvin or, somebody that they have a mutual relationship with. And I would say, hey, can I come over to your home studio and let's recreate a song or, make an original song? All Nicki can say is yes or no. I mean, you can clearly see she's at home with Kenny. So all she can say is yes or no after the Met Gala, obviously, because I know this weekend is going to be a little bit busy. But all she can say, yes or no. And if she says no, great. If she says yes, wonderful. Okay. So we just going to have to wait and see. But hopefully Doja Cat gets another record with Nicki Minaj because it looks like she really, really, really wants one. Okay. It looks like she will do anything to get Nicki Minaj on another record with her. Okay. Because that is her idol, I guess. And I think she don't want to let the Barbs down. I really think she wanted Nicki. After she was teasing it for months, she said she was only following people that were on Planet Her. She was only following people that she had pending collaborations with. So I know some of the Barbs were upset when, they went on Planet Her and Nicki was nowhere to be found. And on top of that, she didn't really say that Nicki Minaj didn't like the record right away. She alluded to somebody not liking the record, but she didn't say names. And I think she was embarrassed. With that being said, hopefully she gets the record. But if she doesn't, Doja Cat doesn't really need a Nicki Minaj cosign anyway. She's a big star already. Moving on to Nicki Minaj's label, she talked about that briefly on Twitter Space, and I got back that Kenny P will be involved. He will be helping her find artists if they're still together by then. I don't know if she'll have everything figured out by 2022. Making a label is hard, especially if you're not really getting any help. And that's why I think it would have been a great idea for her to collaborate with Drake in making a label, because he already has an established label already. But his artists are not really selling. So he's the most successful artist on his label. With that being said, he's going to be getting artists. The only issue with Kenny P being involved in the label is that a lot of people don't want to work with Kenny, and with this scandal still going on, a lot of things have been pushed back for Nicki Minaj, because every few weeks, magically on the blogs, they reiterate that Kenny is facing 10 years, which we already knew. We already knew that, but they keep reiterating it because they don't want people working with Nicki Minaj. They know the bad press will stop her deals. And for people asking, was Kenny sent to Nicki Minaj to ruin her career? The answer is no. Nicki, when she was doing that Run It video with, I think, A$AP Ferg for Creed 2, I believe, she went and rekindled with Kenny. When she went to Queens doing that turkey giveaway drive, she went to Queens and she linked up with Kenny. And ever since then, she hasn't went back. She has taken Kenny with her wherever she goes, and she went and looked for Kenny. Nobody told Nicki to date Kenny. Nicki was supposed to be in an industry relationship, and I know she can date whoever she wants, but they wanted her with another celebrity that they felt was on her level, like Camel Face and Beyonce, like, Cardi B and Offset, Angelina and Brad, that type of relationship. Even if it doesn't work out, you're not going to have this type of scandal behind you. But Nicki Minaj said she wasn't going to do that, and nobody can tell her who she can sleep with and blah, 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 blah. So now she has to deal with, these rumors and charges against Kenny in these lawsuits. But she chose to do that. They told her, and her old management team did warn her that it was not going to be a good idea to be with Kenny. People warned her about it, and she decided to do what she wanted to do. It's the same thing with Meek. People warned Nicki not to get with Meek Mill. Her own label warned her. She still did it. Moving on to Chloe Bailey, just really quickly. I'm hearing that there will be a remix to Have Mercy if this song is really successful, which they are pushing. It's already in Spotify playlist. I have Spotify now, and it's already in a Spotify playlist. So they're pushing for this record. And she's going to have two big artists on the remix, allegedly. One of them already gave you tea on. It's, one of them, they want Megan Thee Stallion to collaborate with Chloe Bailey. We already know Megan will do it. This is her type of record, okay? And then another big legendary artist will be collaborating with Chloe Bailey. Also, Chloe Bailey will be able to work with top-notch producers and rappers, okay? within the next couple of months. And that record with Normani is probably going to happen. They're going to try to make it like a competition thing. But Chloe and Normani don't really want that. But it's going to happen. Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Have a great day.